Deadwax. What's up, all you lords of the Upside Down, and welcome to the Deadwax Show, music trivia extravaganza, presented by Rustic Records. I am Waffles, and as always and forever and always, I am joined by my older brother and best friend, Stooge. Stooge, how are you?
I'm doing good, Waffles. I'm ready to kick off this match and get to some trivia action.
Call these flip-flops after the beach, because we're going to kick it off. If you all will notice that we are joined by two special guests today. As you've noticed with our other music trivia extravaganzas, we are joined by two special guests. The first hails all the way from, the sunny land of Utah. He puts the silly in Salt Lake Silly, and that is Scott. Also is Vinyl by Scott. Scott, introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are.
So this is my second appearance on the show, right?
It's true.
So if they're longtime listeners, then they might be familiar with me. But yeah,
there are none of those.
I'm not old, and I collect records and Legos and books and other things that occupy a lot of space.
Nice.
That's right, you freaking do. And Dan, you're from New York, right?
Chicago,
bro.
Chicago. Okay, forget I said anything, just barely.
Deep dish pizza, bro.
From the deep dish land of Chicago, he is not A-Sides dead. He is B-Sides live, and that is the one and only Dan. Dan, introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are.
Hey, everybody. I'm Dan from B-Sides Live. I feel like this is going to be a battle of the nice guys. I don't want to talk trash or anything about Scott. Also a big Lego fan. I have a little Lego guitar up here somewhere.
Nice.
That's
so similar interests. I feel like we're going to be kind of
this is going to be
mortal enemies.
We need y'all to turn and be bad guys. Yeah.
And
maybe one of us will. We'll see.
And for our long-time listeners, Dan's also a returning guest.
Exactly.
Dude, same way.
All two of you.
Exactly.
So
what we're gonna do is we're gonna have everybody that's been on the show once just fight each other at some point. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Anyways,
can't wait for the roadie contest then.
Ooh, heck yeah. Anyway, thank you both for joining us here on the Deadwax Music Trivia Extravaganza. Once again, presented by Rustic Records.
Ooh, Rustic Records.
Rustic Records. Stooge, do you know what that is? Will you tell the people what that is?
Yeah, Rustic Records is an awesome online shop, and they sponsoring this whole music trivia extravaganza. So we'll get more details in at the end of the episode.
Could you talk more about what they're sponsoring us for? What are they involved with in the?
Because I'm an ambassador. I'm an ambassador for Rustic Records. Use discount code Stooge whenever you buy something at rusticrecordsonline.com, and you'll save 5%.
That is not what I meant, but I completely agree.
I know what you're going for.
I meant what is the prize that Rustic Records is doing for us?
It's just connected. So we're on the same link. So as a sponsor of the show, I mean, we love Rustic Records. They've actually, I'm sure you guys are now aware of this, the winner of the entire tournament, which we still haven't decided on what the title will be, like, King of the Music Fans or something. Yeah. Anyways, whoever wins this entire tournament is getting a $50 gift card to Rustic Records.
Oh, nice.
That's freaking right.
So, yeah.
That's freaking right.
So we're really grateful to Rustic Records for helping us out with that. And just make sure you put in your effort, and that way you can get like a couple free records at the end of this gig. So.
See, look at that. The stakes are high, gentlemen.
Now we won't.
This whole nice guy thing you're doing, it could be what stops you from getting that gift card.
Well, I didn't know $50 of records was in the mix here.
There you go. Now you know.
Yeah.
Now you know.
See? Yep. Glad we introed it. Also use code Stooge. Stooge, is there anything else we need to go over before I throw it to you?
No, I think let's just throw it to me and we'll start doing it.
Throw it on, brother.
All right. I got it. Oh, I guess this way. Anyways, so Dan and Scott, before we start today's match, I want to let you guys know what your topic is going to be. So before we started this whole shindig, I reached out to both of you and asked you, who are your 10 favorite bands? And you guys sent me a list. And you both had one band on your list that you both said are your top 10. So I figured that would be a good topic to choose. And this is arguably the most famous and popular and most successful band of all time, you guys, your topic is going to be on a little known band from the UK who goes by the Beatles.
Oh man. Okay.
All
And
right.
Glad it wasn't going to be Aerosmith.
They're not on my list.
So
They're from the UK too. Yeah.
yeah, Beatle Mania is what we're going to be doing today.
Great.
So I think you guys will both do great. I've got some really awesome questions. I'm really excited to do these today. I think you guys will both do fantastic. So before we jump into this whole shindig, let me go ahead and explain how this match is going to work to the good folks listening at home. Okay. So for everyone listening at home, we're going to have 3 rounds in this match. We're going to kick off the show doing round number 1. Now in round number 1, there are going to be 10 questions, and we're going to divide the 10 questions between our 2 opponents here. So they're each going to have 5 to answer in round 1. Each correct answer they give for their questions is going to be worth 1 point. Now, before we started, we determined that Dan, B-Sides Live, is going to pick whether he wants to answer the odd or the even questions in round 1. So, Dan, which ones do you want, the odds or the evens?
I think I want the odds.
He wants the
He's
odds.
going the odds.
Yeah.
Which means Scott's going to get the evens.
The
All
easies?
right. What's that?
You said the easies. I'm gonna get the easies. Is
You're
that-
going to get the easies. Yeah, the easy breezies.
You know, it's
All
not
right.
it's not a polyethylene apparition. It's a rubber sole.
Oh, I hope there's more of those.
All right.
This
So
favorite album.
if you guys get a question right, you're going to hear a little John, yeah. And then if you hear an incorrect answer, you're going to hear the record scratch. All right. So
Okay.
I think I've gone through all the rules for round number 1. Are you guys ready to do this?
Let's go. Best of luck, Scott. Let's
Best
do
of
this.
luck.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 1. All right, so Dan, because you picked the odds, you're actually going to be answering your questions. I mean, we're going to start with you because you got question number 1. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. I feel like this is a pretty easy one, but we'll see how you do. I'm going to turn the brightness on my phone down a little bit. It's a little
You were
bright in my eyes.
glowing. You were
I was?
beautiful. You look like an angel.
Anyways, okay, question number 1. For 1 point, Dan, I need you to name all 4 members of the Beatles. And first names are fine. You don't have to give me last names either.
Okay. John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
That is correct. For 1 point. 1 point. Okay. We're going over to you, Scott. Question number 2 for 1 point. I need you to tell me which 2 Beatles have been knighted by the Queen of England.
Sir Paul
That's 1.
and I think Ringo as well.
That is correct. Very good. Nicely done. Those are the 2 that have been knighted. Very
I
good.
would've
All
got
right.
that wrong.
Who would you have gone with, Waffles?
George.
George. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Moving over back to Dan for question number 3 for 1 point. So the Beatles won an Academy Award for Best Original Song or Score for this film.
Oh. Hard Day's Night.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Okay.
It's actually Let It Be is the one they won an Academy Award for.
Okay.
Let It Be. So, all right, we're moving on to question number 4. So we're going back over to you, Scott. You have the chance to take the lead here.
Yeah.
So your question for 1 point, Scott, what year did the Beatles break up?
It was late 60s or like 70s. So I'm gonna say 69.
Nice.
69. Because why not?
I like the pick, but I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh.
You're off by 1 year. You're right. You're right in the right range. It was 1970 is when they actually broke up. 1970,
Oh,
which is a hard. It's hard. Those
So
are both
close.
harder questions.
So
that's a hard day's night. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, going back over to you, Dan, for question number 5 for 1 point. And
All right.
Scott, I feel like Scott's going to be sad that he didn't get this question. So here we go.
Oh no.
So, Paul McCartney wrote and performed the title theme song for which James Bond film?
Live and Let Die.
That is correct. Very good.
Nice.
Very good.
All right.
I wouldn't. I like those movies. I've seen every single one of them. I'm like a huge James Bond fan, but like I feel I still would have gotten that wrong. So that's very
I
good.
had to like think for a second. I thought it was a trick question. I thought you were trying to get us there with that. So
No.
Cool.
Very good. Very good. All right. So right now the score is 2-1. Right? Am I
Correct,
right in
yep.
that? All right.
You are
Dan's in the
correct.
lead. We're going over to Scott though for his third question. So question number 6 for 1 point. This Beatles solo music career includes such albums as Flowers in the Dirt, Tug of War, and Ram. Which Beatles solo career has those albums?
R-A-M.
Ram.
Ram.
R-A-M, as in mom.
I'll say George.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
No, the solo stuff. They're
Oh,
collectively than I think they are individually.
Yeah.
there you go. I think most people might agree with that, but
yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, that was good old Paul McCartney's. Those
Oh.
are 3 albums from his catalog. All right, we're moving back over to you. It's still 2-1. We're going back to Dan for 1 point. It's the same type of question. So this Beatles solo music career includes such albums as Cloud 9, All Things Must Pass, and Living in the Material World.
George Harrison.
That is correct.
Yeah.
For another point. All right, moving back over to Scott. Once again, same type of question. This Beatles solo music career includes the albums Mind Games, Walls and Bridges, and Imagine.
John Lennon.
That is correct.
Hey.
All right. Going back over to Dan now. For 1 point, this is your last question in round number 1. Double Fantasy is a compilation album featuring John Lennon and this female artist.
Yoko Ono.
That is correct for another point. All right. And then moving over to you, Scott, for your last question of round 1. The Beatles retired from touring and became a studio-only band in 1966. Their final show together was in this California city.
San Francisco. I don't know.
That is correct. Very good guess.
Wow, nice.
Scott,
Well
did you know
done.
that, or did you pull that out of your butt?
That was a total guess.
It was a guess, but I think is a fair
Educated guess. Look
An
at
Good
you.
educated
one.
Impressive.
I would have had no clue if I had that one.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
I think
Yeah.
for California, it kind of narrows it down to like
Yeah.
2 cities.
And they
basically.
stopped touring
Yeah.
because their shows were so big and they couldn't even hear themselves play. So I
Yeah.
was like, it has to be a big city, a big venue that they would have just
Right.
been out
Yeah.
of.
So either Inglewood or Compton, one or the
Mhm.
other.
Yeah.
Well, hear about this. If any this might be a good one for the sports fans out there. Can you name the venue that they played at in San Francisco, the final one?
I don't know.
Any
Isn't it Shea
San Francisco-
Stadium?
no San Francisco Giant fans out there? San Francisco Giants used to play at Candlestick Park. It was the Candlestick Park was where they did their last show too.
Why is it
That
called
doesn't
Candlestick Park?
I don't know. It doesn't exist anymore.
I don't think
But,
I've
Terrible
heard
name.
Candlestick Park before. So.
How
Yeah.
dare you quit alienating our San Francisco
I would
base?
not have guessed
Waffles.
that one.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, everybody. All right, so Waffles, where are we at? Into round 1.
So Dan the Man B-Sides Live is at 4. And Scott the Pot B-Sides Dead is at 3.
So it's 4-3. We
4
got
to
Dan
3.
in the lead. All right.
All right.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and I'll explain the rules for round number 2 now for the good people listening at home.
Okay.
So in round 2, and we're going to do things a little different than we've done the previous 2 matches, so everyone pay attention. In round 2, there's going to be 2 questions still, and each question has a potential of at least 5 correct answers. Each competitor is going to get an opportunity to give 5 correct answers. Each correct answer they give is worth 2 points, so you have a possibility of getting 10 points in round number 2. Now, beforehand, we would let whoever was in the lead pick between question A or question B, not knowing what the question was beforehand, and then whatever one they didn't pick would go to the person who's currently losing. What we're going to actually do this week is I'm going to read question number 1, and then Dan, because you are currently lead, you're going to get to pick whether you want to answer that question or do the showcase showdown where you pass it off to your opponent to answer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I think I've covered the rules in round number 2. So do you guys have any questions before we start round number 2?
No, I'm ready to go.
Good
All
to
right.
go.
Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2. All right, Dan. So question question number 1, I guess you would say, in round number 2. Here it is. All right. So don't
Okay.
start answering. First, let me know if you want to answer it, if we should give it over to Scott. Okay.
Sure.
So here we go. I need you to name 5 Beatle albums that were released from 1963 to 1965. Do you want that, or do you want to give it over to Scott?
Oh, I'll give that to Scott.
All right, Scott.
Ooh.
All right, Scott. Here you go.
Getting
So
spicy.
It's the early stuff, so I probably have a few of them, but I don't know if I have like their first 1 or 2. So we'll see. Help, I think, is at the kind of the end of that era.
That is correct. Yeah. That is one.
That's one of my favorites because the movie's fantastic. I'm just
Gotcha.
time here. Hold on.
I still haven't. I've never seen the Beatle movies, but anyways,
Help
I need to
is
see them.
helps off. If you like British humor and you like something that's extremely silly and you want to see how ridiculously silly and funny the Beatles are, Help is
Help's
fantastic.
a good one. All right. Yeah. All right. Help.
In the film genre, then A Hard Day's Night.
That is correct.
So if Help is a correct answer, then Hard Day's Night is also a correct answer.
That is correct. You got 3 more guesses. You're going strong.
Okay, Beatles for Sale should be in the early era.
That is correct. Yeah. Two more going.
And this is where it gets hard. Their early stuff. It's like a self-title or like by the Beatles or with the Beatles or something like that.
That is correct. With the Beatles is another one.
Yeah.
You get 1 more guess.
And that's all. I don't know. I don't know if I have another guess. Rubber Soul's after Help. I don't think it's in those first 5, but that's all I got. So Rubber Soul.
What's your
probably wrong. Rubber Soul. It's probably
That's
wrong.
actually correct.
Is it?
Good. Yeah.
Dude.
Nice.
So
Well, now I'm terrified now.
Yeah. Scott got all of those right.
All right. Yeah. So the answers were Please Please Me,
Oh yeah, I don't know.
With the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, Beatles for Sale, Help, and Rubber Soul.
I'm
right.
so impressed.
I'm equally impressed.
That was very impressive. Good work.
All
Scott.
right.
Rubber
So
Soul.
now
Chris's favorite Beatles album.
Absolutely.
it is. Yep.
Hollow Forest, Norwegian
Forest.
Forest is my favorite song off that one. Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're moving over to the other question. This is
Okay.
going to be Dan's now. This is your question. Are you ready?
I guess.
All right. I need you to
got
name
this.
five Beatles albums that were released from 66 to 70.
Okay. The Beatles.
That is correct.
Let It Be.
That is correct.
Abbey Road.
That is correct.
Okay. Revolver.
That is correct.
Okay.
1 more guess to give.
Oof. Yellow Submarine. Does that count?
That is correct. That
Okay.
counts. Yeah, very
Dang.
good. Look at you guys.
Both of you.
Killed it. Very good. So,
Seriously.
the answers were Revolver, Sgt. Pepper, The Magic Mystery Tour, The Beatles, which is the White Album, Yellow Submarine, Abbey Road, and Let It Be. So there you go.
Dang, son.
There we go.
Very good, you guys. I'm really impressed.
This is our highest scoring round. This is crazy.
All right. So at the end of round 2, where are we at score wise there, Waffles?
Dan the Man is at 14 and Scott the Tot is at 13.
Scott the Tot. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I thought
All right. So
Dan and I are supposed to be picking on each other, and instead Waffles and I are picking on each other.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Whoa, you and me picking on each other? Whoa.
all right. So it's coming down to round. We're going to be getting into round number 3 here. It's a really close
Yep.
match. I'm really excited for this.
Seriously.
So before we jump into it, let me go ahead and explain the rules for the good folks listening at home. So in round number 3, there's once again going to be 10 questions. And we're going to divide the 10 questions between these 2 competitors. And they're not going to know what the questions are beforehand. However, Dan, because you are in the lead, you're going to get to choose which 5 questions you want to answer. And then the order in which you pick those questions is going to correlate to their point value. So the first one you pick is going to be worth 1 point. The second one is worth 2 points, all the way up to 5 points for your final selection. And then Scott, whatever is left over is going to be your questions, and their point value is going to correlate to the numerical order. So the lowest value number question is going to be worth 1 point, and then your highest numbered question is going to be a 5-point question.
All right.
So in round number 3 as well, there is a Ask a Host lifeline. So if you ever get on a question you don't know the answer,
Ask
you
Chris.
can ask Chris for your help. I don't know how much help he's gonna be,
Polyethylene apparition. Yeah.
but that is there. Maybe you
Okay.
can bounce ideas. I don't know.
We brainstormed together.
Yes, that's literally what it was. He was like, maybe you could try to find a way to synergize with Chris.
So you do have that lifeline, just so you know.
Okay.
You can choose to use it if you want.
Just
And
once?
then just
Or
one.
Use
just
me as much
one.
as you want, Scott. Yeah.
I can use you as much as I want, just
No.
harass you in every question. No,
Just one time. Just one time. So then we're just gonna answer. We're gonna start with Scott because Scott is currently losing, and he's gonna keep answering questions until he takes the lead, and then I'll go to Dan, and then we'll go back and forth as needed answering the questions until we run out of questions and have determined a winner. I do also have a tiebreaker question should it come to that. So I think I've explained all the rules to round number 3. I don't know if there's anything I missed or if you guys have any questions.
No
Good.
question.
All right. Well, then before we start,
Wait, I have
go
a
ahead.
question for Scott, actually.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do you have any Beatles minifigures on your wall?
I don't. I didn't. They had the Yellow Submarine set, and I didn't get it. So
Okay.
no, I don't have any Beatles minifigs.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It is a bummer. Yeah.
I thought you were going to
down.
say, like, Scott, are you ready to, lose or something like that? Dang it,
No,
man.
I'm just
I have
looking
a
for a new
question.
friend. That's all.
I got a question for Scott. How does it feel to suck?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Anyways, all right, Dan, give me five numbers between 1 and
Scott
10.
Scott made the funniest face.
Okay, so let's do 3, 5, 7, 2,
You son of a gun.
6.
6. All right. So that means, Scott, you get 1, 4, 8, 9, and 10. All right. And then I'm gonna let you guys. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll let them know as soon as we start the round. So no more questions from you guys. Are we ready to start round 3? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3, the final round. You guys got to make sure you bring it in this one. So before I start asking your questions, Scott, I just want to let you guys know that the nature of these questions are in round 3 is I'm going to name a Beatles song, and you're going to have to tell me which album it came out on.
Okay.
Okay.
Are all of the questions are like that?
All the questions are like that, okay?
Oh, no.
Okay.
So,
Chris,
which
album?
No. Which is why I was like, I don't know if Chris is going to be a whole lot of help.
I can certainly try.
I don't know how much help I would be. All right, here we go. We're going to start with you, Scott, because you're down by 1 point, so we're going to start with you. What's the score again, Waffles? Remind us, 14.
Dan is at 14. Scott is at 13.
Okay, here we go, Scott. Your 1 point question.
Coming for you.
It correlates to question
Neck
number
and
1. Here we go. What album is Love Me Do from? Love Me
Really,
Do.
your Hard Day's Night?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Okay.
It's actually from Please Please Me.
Oh, the one that I didn't name, and yeah, they're really.
So
Yep.
it's all connecting. Yeah.
All right. We're going to your 2-point question. If you get this right, you'll take the lead, Scott. And
Okay,
and then we'll shoot over to Dan. So let's get this one here. Your 2-point question correlates to question number 4. Which album is the song Blackbird from? Blackbird.
That's what I'm singing in my head.
You think they're going to say the name of the album and the lyrics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
We'll say the self-titled, the White Album.
That is correct. Very good. Nice for 2 points.
Good work.
Scott takes the lead. Now so the score is now 15-14. Scott is in the lead. We're gonna go ahead and shoot it over to Dan, shooting below there.
All right, Dan.
To start
Am I
answering
going
his questions.
Or am I
Are you
going-
ready? Are you ready, Dan?
I'm ready.
All right. So your 1-point question, it correlates to question number 3, which is the first one you picked. So here we go.
Mhm.
Which album is 8 Days a Week from?
Help?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Ooh.
Oh,
It is. What's that?
Hard Day's Night.
Nope. It is
Oh, I
Beatles
got-
for sale.
Ah,
Beatles
It's
for
Beatles
sale.
for sale. Come on, you
Beatles for
guys.
sale.
Yeah.
All right,
I should have used my
worries.
lifeline on that one.
Yeah, totally.
All right, here we go. Moving to your 2-point question. Your 2-point question correlates to question number 5. So here we go, Dan. We're sticking
Okay.
with you.
Yep.
Which album is With a Little Help from My Friends on?
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
That is correct.
Hey!
2 points. Nice. And we got Dan back in the lead now.
Dan's in
So
the lead.
what's that score again, Waffles?
That is 16-15. We're still neck and neck.
16-15. We are
Yep.
neck and neck, and each one's got 3 questions left. So
Yep.
we're going back over to you now, Scott. Okay.
alrighty.
All right, here we go. So your 3-point question correlates to question number 8. Which album is Ticket to Ride on?
Hold on before I say it.
She's gonna take it
Hard Day's Night or It's Help. I'm just trying to decide which one it is. It's Help.
beep, 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 yeah.
Final answer, Help.
That is correct. For
Hey!
3 points and
Wow.
the lead. Nice.
Nice.
This is crazy.
All right. So what's the score again for his Waffles?
Scott is now at 18 and Dan is at 16.
All right. We're going back over to you, Dan. We're doing your 3-point question now. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Ping pong match here.
I know.
Yep.
This is great.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
Well matched.
Yep. Your 3-point question correlates to question number 7. Here we go.
Okay.
Which album is In My Life on?
Hard Day's Night.
I'm sorry, that's
Nah.
incorrect.
Yeah.
It is actually Rubber Soul. That's the one it's on. All right.
Dang it, man.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. Dang it, man. That sucks. All right.
Shoot.
You still got,
dang it,
you
Dan.
still got 2 questions left, so we're
Yep.
going to move on to your 4-point here in just a second. I also want to send you a reminder that you do have your Ask a Host lifeline should you
Yep.
choose to use
I
it.
almost did on that one.
All right.
Thank
here we
heavens
go.
you didn't, though.
All right, here we go. Your 4-point question, Dan, correlates to question number 2.
All right.
Which album is Come Together on?
Abbey Road.
That is correct for 4 points. That gives you a strong lead there. What's the
Dang,
score?
son.
What's the score
Dan
there,
is now
Waffles?
at 20 and Scott is at 18.
Okay, 20-18. All
This
right.
is wild. Yeah.
We're going back
This is
to you,
crazy.
Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going back to you. You can take the lead with this. We're going to go to your 4-point question, Scott, which correlates to question number 9. Which album is Yesterday from?
Yesterday. From the trouble seems so far away.
We're going to get copyright stricken. Be careful. So I'm here to stay.
Smash, 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 smash. Yesterday.
And
Yeah.
prom, prom, prom. All right, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds, Scott.
I'll go at the end stuff and I'll say let it be, but I'll probably get it wrong.
You are correct. You'll probably get it wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. Sorry.
My emotions.
Stooge, that was brutal. That was so mean.
no way.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Just so everyone's clear, he was wrong. I just like to
that
put a
was
little fun
brutal.
in there. So the correct answer is actually Help. It's off of Help.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Later in the catalog. Okay.
All right. Well, Scott, it's coming down to your last question here.
The 5-pointer.
You need to get this correct in order to stay alive. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I can't emphasize this. You have your Ask a Host.
Ooh,
just
yeah.
So you know. Yes. All right. So
You're asking the host just for fun.
your 5-point question, do or die. Here we go. To stay alive.
10. Yeah.
Correlates to question number 10. Here we go. Which album is Can't Buy Me Love from?
Host?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask a host.
No, are you serious?
I don't have to like I can just do it for fun.
Yeah, you
Well-
can do it for fun, and if you don't have to use his answer.
Oh
He's
yeah.
just kind of
okay.
like a
Oh,
consultant.
for real? Okay.
Yeah,
great.
yeah. So if you,
Okay, so
you
Say it
can
again.
be like,
It's
which
Can't Buy Me
song?
Love, right?
Can't Buy Me Love. Yeah, which album do you think it's
I
from?
feel like Can't Buy Me Love was from one of the movies, so it's got to be, maybe not, because now Dan's looking off to the side. Oh, sweet Lord.
Don't let Dan sidetrack you.
No, I'm
I'm
looking
so
at something
distracted.
else.
Sure, there's a fly. I'm gonna guess for Can't Buy Me Love, it is on Help. Nope, I changed my mind. It is on. It is on With the Beatles.
I'm gonna go with the other movie. Actually, I'm gonna say Hard Day's Night. It's in the early catalog, so we're in the right.
It is, right? Yeah.
But I think it is one of the movies, but I don't think it's Help. So I'm gonna go Hard Day's Night.
That is correct. To stay alive, Scott.
Scott,
Oh, boy.
I am so glad you didn't use my answer.
Woo.
It helped give me time to think.
Oh, look at you, strategery. Okay,
Mhm.
I can
Yep.
respect that. Yeah, Dan,
All
you got the same choice.
I know,
You got
and
the
I
same
think I'll
choice.
probably
Use
take it.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to win. Don't use it.
What's our score at right now, Waffle?
So Scott is now at 23, and Dan is at 20.
Okay.
So this is like the determining question.
Yeah,
Is this is
it.
4.1 or is
This is 5. This
This
is
is
5
5.
point.
Oh,
This is the
boy.
final.
It comes down to one question.
It comes down to the final question.
It's not like
5
it's
points.
stressful or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
big deal. Yeah.
Winner moves on. Loser packs it up, and there's got to be the Beatle reference in there somewhere, right?
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
It's Strawberry Fields Forever for you, buddy.
Amen. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
your 5.
I read the
question.
news today. Sorry.
Oh boy.
Good work, Dan.
Here we go. For 5 points, and with the match on the line, which album is Eleanor Rigby from?
I'm gonna ask a host.
Ooh. Waffles.
Oh man. Okay. Eleanor
Uh.
Rigby. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so this is just a quick tangent.
She goes down to church.
Yeah.
Are those the
to
lyrics?
Pick up a hot dog. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the hot dog.
The ones that
Um,
won't get copyright. Yeah.
This is just a quick tangent to kill time. But my brother and I used to sing that song, and we'd always go, Eleanor Rigby sitting alone in a car with a gun, and it was just jokes about shooting people. Oh, that's okay anymore. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that Eleanor Rigby was off of Magical Mystery Tour.
Oh man. Because I know I think it's I know it's on Yellow Submarine, but I know it's on something else before that. Is it Magical Mystery Tour?
Dan.
We'll go with that.
And your winners, ladies and gentlemen, Vinyl by Scott.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
No way!
Dan, I'm
Nice.
so sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's not a
so-
big deal.
Here's the irony and the funniness in all of this is Waffles is talking about making songs about using guns in them, and this song is from the album Revolver.
Ah, there you go. Oh, yeah,
That's
that-
hilarious.
So, such a close
I
match.
led
That was a
down
good
down the
match.
wrong path. I am the Cheshire Cat in Wonderland. Son of a gun.
That's all right.
That was a great match, you guys. Sorry,
Great.
Dan, it didn't work out in your favor, but congratulations, Scott. You're moving
No big
on
deal.
to the next round. Do you have anything you want to say for your potential future opponent, who we don't know who it is yet, because we haven't had that match yet? But I can let you know it'll be between Megan KC or Danielle.
Okay.
Mermaid
I
Mom.
look
Jeans.
forward to making a new friend with them, whoever it is, like I did with Dan today. So
You guys are so
I
sweet.
still feel like I kind of won because Scott and I are friends now.
we got new friends out of this. This is awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
If anybody's watched our first round, it was so opposite from this.
well,
This is
Polar
adorable.
opposite, yeah.
Uh,
Polar
Stooge, can we?
opposite.
I ask this every time. Can we still know the tiebreaker question? Because I think
yeah.
they're fun.
For
For
funsies.
sure.
I think they're
Yeah.
fun to hear. Yeah.
So I'll let you guys even write it down. We'll do it like it's a real tiebreaker. So this is where we use your pen and pencil.
Okay.
So the question. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll ask you guys the question.
Okay.
Man, whoever just ripped that paper was beautiful. That was stunning. Good work,
It was
Scott.
pretty close to the mic.
All right.
so about that.
Pretty close to the mic. Yeah.
I'll give you 10 seconds to come up with an answer. Then I'm gonna ask you to reveal your papers. Okay. So the tiebreaker question would have been, how many diamond albums do the Beatles have? Albums that have gone diamond. So you have to give me a number. Write it down. Don't show it yet until I say reveal. Reveal. Not yet, but.
Are you counting Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds?
No. She's the one holding all the Diamond albums.
Oh, it all connects. Okay.
Yeah.
The Beatles cinematic universe.
Man, I have no clue on this.
I just made a
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, me too.
Did you? Okay, go ahead and show me your answers then.
Oh,
You guys are meant to be friends. That's
There we
adorable.
go.
Immediately.
That's so sweet.
Write down-
for those not watching, they both guessed.
They both at 10. Redo it. Write down another number. You're both wrong,
I don't
and
want-
it's not that many. Just so you know. So
All
guess
right.
again.
Okay,
Guess
okay.
again. I'll give you 10
Try
seconds.
again.
I'll give you 10 seconds. This is exactly what we would do in a real match, by the way, is if it was tied and you both gave the same answer.
Oh yeah, because you're breaking the tie on the tie of the break
Yeah.
on the tie. Yeah.
I changed
All
my
right.
answer.
Yeah, just write a new answer. And let me
If they
know when
wrote the
you're
same
ready.
one again, I'm gonna die.
I'm out of paper, so
No, just use the same paper. Just write it scribble out the 10 and write something.
Or you just have a
Are,
one.
are you ready?
yes.
All right, reveal. Let's see those answers.
Ooh,
And
different
Scott
answers.
would have won in this case because the answer was 6 and he was closer.
The answer was
Oh,
6.
nice,
Yep.
nice. That's a good amount.
That's very
Yeah.
impressive.
No,
Yeah.
they have the most out of any other band. The only one close is Led Zeppelin with 5.
Mm.
And
I thought
all of
the-
their, and the Beatles broke up before they were in their 30s. Well, I think one of them was maybe 30, but they were all of those albums they wrote in their 20s and teens. Like
Yeah,
It's crazy.
they were
Yeah.
young dudes.
they were young.
So anybody
Yeah.
watching this that is above the age of in their late 20s and early 30s that has not currently accomplished
Six
six
Diamond
diamond albums, it's not going to go well the rest of your life. Just thought you'd know.
That's not
No.
fair. Lots of people
Not-
have
Give up.
their careers late in
Yeah.
life when they.
That's the message of today's Deadwax show. Give up.
Give up.
Give up.
I feel like it should be a more uplifting ending than that, Mr. Waffle.
Give up and make friends.
There you go, Dan. Dan saves the day again.
Yes.
Dan, I feel so bad for making you lose that we'll have an all-stars round of the music trivia extravaganza, and you'll be on it.
Oh, that'd be fun. It
That'd
was
be
a
great. Yeah.
pleasure, guys.
Thank you guys
for
for
putting this
joining
together.
us.
Thanks for having us. This has been awesome.
Yeah, you guys did great, by the
best.
way.
You
This
guys
was an
did
exciting
great.
match. Exciting match. So
Stooge, any other last thoughts before we let our friends plug their stuff?
no, go ahead and let them plug it.
Okay. Scott, since you won, okay, I'm changing my mind. Dan, would you like to tell the people where they can find you on the internet?
Yeah, you can find me online, TikTok, Instagram at B-Sides Live, or just go to bsideslive.com for podcasts, playlists, and more. And got some fun stuff in the cooker for this fall. So just keep your eyes peeled on that page.
And then Dan, are you still doing those live spin shows where you
Yeah, I do a
When do
couple
you do
live
those?
streams. Usually on Thursday nights, I'll do a request show live on TikTok. And then Sunday nights at 7 p.m., I do a Grateful Dead show. That's you just shout out a bunch of requests, and I pick them at random and spin them. So
nice?
always
There
a
you
lot
go.
of fun.
Love it.
Cool.
And Scott, tell the people where they can find you on the internets.
At Vinyl by Scott, I'm on Instagram. I'm not on the TikTok trend yet, despite encouragement of people on this podcast. So, but yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Vinyl by Scott.
Yep.
Nice.
And when I'm 64, I'll still be friends with you guys.
All right.
I have been holding that joke in for like
Wait, stop
15
being
Oh
nuts.
no!
15 minutes. Can you
That's-
believe that?
That's a long
Please
time
go.
for you.
Seriously. Please, everybody listening to this, watching this, please go follow our friends on social media. They're delightful gentlemen. We have been friends with these guys for much longer before the Deadwax show, and they're delightful people. So please go follow and support. Leave all the delightful comments, and we are going to look forward to seeing Scott in the next round of the Music Trivia Extravaganza. And follow the Deadwax show on social media. We are at Deadwax show on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And it is worth a follow because that's where we're going to see when we post new episodes. We've been posting, or Stooge has been great at posting about our little Music Trivia Extravaganza posters in advance of who's going to be on it. So you're going to be able to want to be following us a couple days in advance. You're going to see who's going to be on the next episode. So there you go.
And Stooge is making those posters, right?
Stooge is making those posters.
Those are so fun.
They look great, don't they?
on my phone.
That's
On
great.
his
Good,
phone.
Yeah.
He's been using Microsoft Paint on his phone to be able to make those posters. It's wild.
Nice.
Stooge, any last thoughts from yourself?
No, the last thing I want to do is just plug our sponsor once again, Rustic Records. Online shop. You can do all your record shopping there. And if you buy something, just make sure to use discount code Stooge when you check out, and you'll save 5%. So
Heck yeah, you freaking will.
Nice, yeah.
Awesome. All right, for everybody listening, we appreciate you all so much. Scott and Dan, once again, thank you guys so much for being on it. We love you guys. This was a lot of fun. And to anybody that's watching this that's in the Music Trivia Extravaganza, this was our highest scoring round. So be scared, be terrified, and be worried. Yeah,
Scott's coming for you. Yeah,
exactly.
I have that sword.
I have heard rumor that Scott does not sleep, that he will find you. So prepare yourself. As always, and forever, thank you everybody for listening. Please, for once in your little significant lives you live, get out of the groove and get into the Deadwax. Goodbye, everybody.